Hi, boys and girls. I'm back. The question of the day today is, what living things need water? Do you know what living things need water? You might know a few things. But before we could learn about what living things need water, we have to figure out what is a living thing. There's many things that are living and you might not know. So let's talk about that a little bit. Living things need, these are the things they need. They need water, air, and food. You're a living thing. Do you drink water? Do you breathe air? Take a breath. Do you eat food? So all human beings are living things. Let's look at some of our friends. This is my little baby, Tabitha. Say hi, Tabitha. Let's make believe Tabitha is a real baby. Doesn't she look like a real baby? Let's take off her hat. Say hello. She has no hair. Tabitha needs water, right? She drinks water. She's a living thing because she drinks water. She also drinks milk from her bottle. So milk is the food she eats. And she also needs air to breathe. Without air, Tabitha would not be alive. Say hi to Tabitha. Hi. That's what makes little babies alive. And the last thing that living things do is that they grow. Does Tabitha grow? Do you think she's going to stay a baby forever? No, she's not. Tabitha will grow just like you did. When you were a baby, you grew and you ate food and you breathe air and you drank water. And now, look at where you are. You are a living thing just like Tabitha. Let's put her hat back on. Bye, Tabitha. She's going to take a nap now. Let me put her down to her nap. Let's see. Here's another living thing. Do you know what this is? Tell your parents. This is that's right, a plant. And let's think about, what do plants need? Plants are outside, so they get lots of air, right? And do plants need water? Sure they do. What would happen if a plant didn't have water? Like you see some of these leaves are dried up. It's probably one of those days we forgot to water our plant and the leaf just flakes off because it got dry. These leaves are dry. But when I put water in my plant, it looks nice and green. And then it has, look, little babies come out of the plant. You see the little babies? Plants need air, water, and they get their food from the sun. When the sun shines on the leaves, they get food from the sun and the plants grow. So plants also are a living thing. Let's see who else is a living thing. Let's pretend that our little bear is a real bear. Do bears eat? Yes, they do. And they also need water to drink. Anything that's living needs water. So the bear is a living thing. What about the fish? Do you think fish are living things too? Remember Fishy Moon in our class? Fishy Moon, we needed to give it food every day. And where does Fishy Moon live? In the water. And the water has oxygen. And that's where Fishy Moon would get his food. So animals, fish, plants, and people need food, water, air, and they also grow. Now, do you think grandparents are living things? Let's meet Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Are you a living thing? Grandma is a living thing. Look at our grandma. Just like your grandma. Does your grandma drink water? Yes, I think so. Does your grandma go outside and get fresh air with you? Have you ever taken a walk with your grandparents and they go outside? Yes, they do. Grandparents also are living things and they need air, food, and water. Haven't you ever had cookies baked for you by your grandma and you've eaten them together? So all living things need these things in order to be considered a living thing. They need water, air, and food. Now I'm going to show you some things that aren't living. What's this? Could you tell me what this is? This is a rock. Is this living? Does this rock need air? Does this rock eat food? Tell your parents. What do you think? Does it drink water? Non-living things do not need water, air, or food. Does this brush, is it living or non-living? You're right, it's non-living because it doesn't need air, it doesn't grow, it doesn't need food. This is a non-living thing. What do you think about this? Is this a living thing? Tell your parents. Think about what I said. What do living things need and what do non-living things need? What about this? This is a candle. Is this a living thing? Does it need food? Do you feed a candle? Do you give it water or air? Think about it. Answer this question and tell your parents. Now, in order to know, now we know about living and non-living things. I'll see you later. Bye.